don't know me, my name's Kate. And if you knew Taya growing up, you knew me too, because it was never just Taya, it was Kate and Taya. Kind of a packaged deal. We lived 3 houses down from each other our entire lives, running back and forth between our houses until our feet went black from playing outside, having to crawl across the kitchen floor to the bathtub to wash our feet until we were allowed to come inside. Unless Taya was at her dad's house, which I usually discovered after enthusiastically knocking on the door, asking for Taya to play, and having to take a sad walk home. I hated when she was gone. Who else was I supposed to make up dances with, or eat popsicles with, or enjoy our very questionable childhood delicacy of pepperoni and cheese quesadillas? Through the years, we learned how to share snacks, secrets, clothes, and eventually heartbreaks. We learned how to sit on the bathroom floor and talk through the scary stuff. We learned how to laugh at things we probably shouldn't laugh at, and through every hard season. And I'm sure most everybody knows there were some really hard seasons. We always had each other. I love our built-in sisterhood. It's all I've ever known. Well, until 6th grade, and that's when Shannon came along, my co-maid of honor. And somehow, instead of disrupting the duo, she made everything better, which is a success story considering 3 girls is always a recipe for disaster. From then on, it was the 3 of us. Naturally, the chaos tripled, the laughter tripled, and the inside jokes came incomprehensible to anyone else. Shannon, I know I'm holding the microphone tonight, but you've stood by Taya just as faithfully as I have. You've loved her fiercely, supported her endlessly, and have been a part of every chapter that have shaped her into the woman standing here today. I'm so grateful that it's the 3 of us standing up here tonight, because it's always been the 3 of us. And somehow, we made it to this day. Taya and I have talked about this day since we were little girls like it was a fairy tale. The dresses, the flowers, the music, the future husbands' faces we couldn't quite picture yet. We spent years imagining what it would be like to stand beside each other on our wedding days. So now we're here. And watching you marry the love of your life has been one of the happiest, most surreal moments of my life. Now, I do need to address something important. Taya and I historically do not have great luck together. I mean, I just got a bloody nose. Like, what was that about? But if something mildly chaotic could happen, it would happen to us. Almost drowning in a river while rafting, us. Getting completely ready for a hot tub that didn't actually exist, also us. So when Taya asked me to be her maid of honor, part of me thought, bold choice, brave even. And yet, today has been beautiful, perfect, and joyful, which there have been some bumps in the road, but Taya has just remained positive and happy, and it's been beautiful. Taya, you have always been steady, the calm voice, the grounding presence, the soft place to land. Even when life has not been gentle with her, she feels deeply, she loves fully, and she carries people in her heart in a way that's rare and sacred. Which is why when I think about Luke, I have one very specific thought. Oh, he's her calm. Luke, you are steady in a way that feels safe, kind in a way that feels intentional, and welcoming in a way that makes people feel seen. You don't just love Taya, you protect her peace. You honor her heart, and most importantly, you truly know her. One of my favorite stories, or Luke's stories, is from right before the proposal. Luke called Shannon and me because he wanted everything to be perfect for Taya when he proposed. He was asking us the sweetest questions and carefully planning every detail. Of course, the actual plan immediately fell apart. Luke's flight changed, and he ended up having to fly into Seattle. He hitchhiked to Spokane from a complete stranger that he met on his flight, which is honestly the most Luke thing ever. And by the time he arrived, it was around midnight, and our carefully crafted proposal plan was officially useless. So, the next morning, the plan became, Luke takes Taya to the top of Mount Spokane, which is in Spokane, and have me secretly hiding nearby to take their pictures. Simple enough. Except, I got lost on the mountain. So I had to find my way to them, and Luke had to stall Taya for more time than he was anticipating. So at one point, I had to ask a Forest Service employee, hypothetically, if a proposal were happening right now, where would the best view be? And he asked me, what kind of car are they in? And I said, there's a few options, and kind of told him, and he had seen their car a few minutes before, and pointed me in the right direction, and I made it. But while I was going through that, Taya and Luke have a journal that they've had for the last 4 years, and they write to each other in it. It's very cute. And Luke made Taya and him write about what they were doing. So this journal entry says something like, we're sitting on Mount Spokane. Luke is cute. It's a nice morning. They didn't know what to write, and then finally I see Luke, and from there, everything worked perfectly. I got the videos and the pictures. Taya had no idea. So nicely done, Luke. And thank you for loving her the way she deserves, because I know how much these little moments mean to Taya. So everybody, let's raise a glass to a love that feels safe and steady, to a home filled with peace, to a lifetime of choosing each other, to Luke and Taya. I love you.